So this is my Losi NightCrawler scaler, 1/10 scale. I still got some things to do to it. I gotta fix this tire right here. Came off the rim. I need to put LEDs in through the headlights. Just gonna cut a hole through them. I'm gonna get a winch for it. I'd mount on this winch plate. Let's see what else. I don't really need to do much. I'm adding some scale stuff up here, like the high lift jack and a shovel and all sorts of stuff like that up here. Spare tire is going to go inside. I'm going to also put a light rack on top with a bunch of LEDs on it. I need to do some minor body trimming. It's just hitting the body a lot. Come around to the back. Bumpers, they're metal, made out of brake line. Same with the roof rack and the rock sliders. The Losi NightCrawler axles were used on it. These are the Rock Lizard tires. I put them on the rims that came with the NightCrawler, or the wheels. I'm gonna go ahead and take the top off. This right here is connected to the steering servo. I lost a screw to it, but I'll worry about that later. Painted it myself, or me and my dad did it. I'm gonna try to get this top off. The holes in it are too small for the... Oh, just pulled that right off. Whatever. Well, I had the battery up here in the back. I needed weight up front, even though I got weights in these wheels. So I put it up here, kind of ghetto, but you know, whatever, it works. Got the engine and the tranny in the middle. I'm using Traxxas drive shafts. The Losi ones were way too long. Got the ESC and the receiver up on the battery plate. I had the receiver in this electronics box, which was right underneath the battery here, and I had the throttle control, the ESC, on top of that box, but the body couldn't go down all the way, so I just had to switch it up. I was running lipos on it, but those lipos, they fucked themselves, I guess. Now they don't really work. All the bumpers and rock sliders are attached to, or I mean, well, they are attached, but they're just bolted on here, screwed on here, so I could just take them off. It's not welded or anything. That's about how much flex it gets. I'd say it's okay for a scaler. You know, not the best, but it works. Aluminum links down there. You could just make those. These are the Losi shocks that it came with. It crawls, you know, it crawls really good. They become way top heavy. You really need to get the weight up front. You know, do something like I did if you're gonna do a build like this. If you're gonna do a build like this, don't do it using a Losi. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the ass to do it with the transmission, how it's all set up and everything, and the axles and shocks. You know, it's a pain in the ass. You're better off buying an SCX-10 or a, you know, just a regular old scaler. But if you got an AX-10 or an SCX-10 or something like that, you could just go ahead and make it into a scaler. It's a lot easier than using this thing, using a Losi. It's got the axial chassis. It crawls good though. I like it a lot. Really like it. Still, I need to waterproof it. Just put a balloon around the electronics. I'm doing a comp in 2 weeks, or actually in about a week. I'm gonna need it to be waterproof for. That's pretty much about it. All I'm gonna do to it. Eventually, I'm gonna get another blazer or something. Maybe just use this one. Probably not. Try to find a hard body blazer. where I'm gonna have chop the top off here, you know, like a real Blazer would, like mine out in the front yard, and you just pull it off. Inside you'll have the interior, and all the seats and everything. And I'm gonna have a full roll cage inside of there, so this thing can actually bolt onto the roll cage. And I might just temporarily put these stickers on there until I get the lights ready to go. Any questions, comments, go ahead and post them. I'm going to make a running video as soon as I can, probably today, actually. You know what, yeah, I'll go ahead and do one today. I don't know how soon, though. I don't know how well it's going to be. I haven't really played with this as much as I have with my crawler, the Losi NightCrawler. I need to learn how to drive a scaler, so it shouldn't take me too long. It's got 10 hours of time put into it, a lot of money too. So, if you guys want to go scale, it's a good idea. I like it a lot. These tires aren't the best, the Rock Lizards, and people giving me a bunch of shit about it on the website, but you know, I don't really care. I just have to do for now. $5 brand new for the rubbers. Well, whatever. It worked. They worked. Not the best. The servo is the high-tech HS645MG. Yep. About 18 ounces of torque, something like that. Works real well. I had to get some thicker hex nuts because my tires would rub against the links and it really sucked. Also, the Losi ESC didn't work on here. It did, but the reverse was so slow I just couldn't tolerate it. You know, didn't have the patience. And when you turn, it wouldn't even go. You know, if you just stopped, you turn, and you try to back up, it just wouldn't even roll. So I put a Rooster ESC on here. Works a lot better. I still got all the Losi parts that I'm trying to sell. So I want to find this screw right here. I'm going to go set the tripod up and go do a run. So I'll see you later.